guys, I'm out on a hike. I'm with Pippa, the English Cream Golden. I'm with Izzy, the Pomsky, and Sparkle, the Yorkie Poo. Nice little trio of dogs to take out on a pack hike. You guys hear the cicadas? It gets really loud sometimes walking down these trails. Anyway, as you can see, the dogs have a good amount of freedom. So it's sort of like this. It's like freedom, but with rules and with boundaries. So you can't get too far away. Pippa's attached to me via a 30-foot long line. So at no point in the hike is she ever allowed to let the line get tight. Sparkle, come on, honey. If the line gets tight, I'm gonna apply e-collar pressure. That doesn't necessarily mean a recall. It just means don't let the line get tight. Your limit is a 30-foot bubble. As she earns more freedom, we can drop the long line. But for right now, I've got the long line attached to me and I'm teaching her that boundary. We do drop the long line and she's respecting the bubble. I can let her get out a little bit further, but she has to respond if I recall her. If I want to recall her, that scenario would be using the tone and not stem. Break, go. So she's a young dog. She's learning how to have her freedom, but with rules and with respect. Her owner said she wasn't a dog who would run away, but she just would not come when called. Man, that's so frustrating. Break. So sometimes with these dogs, we have to actually teach them how to have their freedom. Break. Go, go, go. Gonna try a tone recall here in just a second. Good girl. So I've dropped the long line because she proved to me on the hike here that she's responding really well to my commands and the tone and stim correction. Good girl. Break. Go, go, go. So much fun. Go, go, go. Break. Yay! Go, go, go. Break. Go. Yay! Break. Is. Break. Go, go, go. Yay! Good girl. That was an amazing response. I wanted to catch her mid-run away from me. I quick tapped the tone. She immediately did a 180, came back and sat right at my feet. That's a good girl. Such a good girl. Even with the other dogs running around, she's really respecting my sit stay that I put her in. Now, the end of the recall sequence, or really any command, is not over unless you tell the dog the release word or you give them another command. Let's see if she can do it down at a distance. Down. Very good girl. That's a tricky one because the pattern is usually a recall or a release when I'm standing this far away from her. So the down at the distance is testing to make sure she's really thinking. Down. Very nice. That's the response that I want to see. When I tell her down and she's already laying down, it means put your head down and relax yourself. It's sort of a reset. Very good girl. Break. Good girl. Down. Wow, that's a hard one. Down in motion. Very good girl. I'm impressed. Okay, so I've got my dog, Pippa, in a downstay. And the way that you guys are going to want to practice and maintain and proof this to make sure it's bomb-proof is to use it daily. Put her in a downstay. It can be in your kitchen. It can be in your driveway. It can be in your car. It can be in your living room. But you're going to want to use it daily. And then you want to be ready. You don't want to put her in a downstay and then put your remote down, walk away, not be ready for her, because if she makes a mistake, you want to be ready to correct. Because if she starts making mistakes and you're not there ready, then the command starts to get watered down. She's breaking all the time, no corrections for it, so the command doesn't really mean much. So if you're going to be putting her in a downstay, you want to be ready, and you almost want to be watching her, sort of setting her up for the first couple times. So notice, I always have my remote on me. I'm always watching her. Okay, remember this is a training session. She's that little white dot back there. And so to proof these commands, like I said, you're gonna put her in the command and then you're going to introduce distractions. What do you think is going to get her to make a mistake? Balls, other dogs, crouching down and baby talking, maybe just walking away. Distance is hard for some dogs, and maybe time. She might get bored and just get up and walk away after 10 minutes. You're going to correct. So you say no, you hit the e-collar, redirect her back in the down if needed, and then reintroduce the same trigger. If you do this enough, you will have a dog who never breaks his downstay and is rock solid. She has earned it. Break. Good girl. She's a lot of fun. Tone. Good girl. Sit. Tone again. Come. Good girl. So she overshot me a little bit. No big deal, but I want to get her in the right position. So tone again, say the word come again, and look, she fixed it. Right there. Stay. Practice that impulse control. Break. Good girl.